Word. So, I want to start talking about your cosplay off the bat. What came first, the cosplay or the makeup?
Definitely the makeup. Like, cosplay is very expensive, and I would do it way more often if I had the money. Especially since I like every detail, like the shoes, the hair, like eye contacts.
You go to like Comic-Con and stuff like that?
I've never been to Comic-Con, but I do like follow the pages. Like I follow a lot of cosplayers.
I see a lot of people doing like Starfire and Raven. And then there's people that just like come as like Minecraft characters and stuff like that. And whenever I see those ones are the cool parts to me, because like I feel like the people with like Minecraft, they come with like the swords and the weapons and like the shovels, and like to me the shovels would be like, I'd be like, alright, this guy's fucking legit.
Yeah, I love all of it.
Cool, that's crazy. So you started with makeup first and then cosplay?
Yes.
You literally just told me that.
Yes.
But my brain is got so sucked into like Minecraft.
Yes. Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
I have not.
I want to see it.
I do like Jack Black, and we almost took our daughter to see it, but we took her to see Moana 2, and it didn't go that well.
Okay.
She's 2 years old, so she was good for like 20 minutes, and then she was just like, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, kids' attention spans. It's crazy.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but she's cute though.
She might like the Minecraft one.
Was she?
It looks fun. I would watch it because I'm a Jack Black fan too. But anyway, sorry, you were asking what came first, the cosplay or makeup?
Yeah, but I think you answered it, and then I immediately forgot.
Yeah.
The makeup.
Yeah. I did like. I think last year was like the first time I really went all in. Before that, oh no, I've done a few, but I like to do it right.
Yeah.
So as I grow more and been able to invest more.
I feel like I should sit comfortably and not like awkwardly. I feel like this is a much better position instead of being like.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Yeah. Do you mainly do like hire work or like weddings or?
For makeup, yes. The bridal industry is huge, obviously, and I do love it. I love making women feel beautiful, feel special. I feel like being a makeup artist, you're really a therapist more than anything. Brides are anxious, they're nervous.
All the weddings I've ever gone to, watching all the women get their makeup done, like when they walk away, they're just like, it's been so long since I've had my makeup done like that, and they feel fire. They feel great.
Yeah. And you're basically there for people's like most important moments of their lives, their graduation, their bridal shower. You
get to see like the moments leading up to their like not like the climatic part in their life.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
like
cool.
Milestones for sure.
That's cool. I feel like stuff like that is like not like it gives you like reason, but like it seems so simple. Like little kids start playing with makeup, and you're just like, oh, that's cute. They're wearing lipstick, but then like you really like transpire into an adult with reasoning behind it.
For sure.
Does that make sense at all?
I mean, kind of. But the thing is that it's always been in my life.
Yeah.
Like I would play with makeup when I was younger. But I was always naturally like really good at it. Like I was doing like wing liner at like 7.
Same.
Yeah, and I would wear it every single day to school. I was like known for that.
In 7th grade?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You could have been selling like tutorials in the bathroom. Like, having girls walk in just like, it's like $5.
I know. But you know what's interesting is I feel like the creator makeup artist and like the service-based makeup artist are like two different things. Some people are good at both, but honestly, to be honest with you, there's some makeup artists that they're so creative with like videos. Like they do transitions, they're able to like explain, they're able to like hype up and sell a product and give a good review.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. And some people, they don't know how to see someone's face and make the most out of it. Or like deal with any skin type, any skin texture.
It is crazy what you can do with makeup though, especially like prosthetics and anything in that. Do you do any?
A little bit here and there for like film. But that's I want to get better at that. That's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I'm more like a glam girl.
I mean, I feel like that shit's still pretty hard too, though. Especially like what's that one show they had where like
Face Off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those ones are fucking nuts.
Yeah. Again, that's a whole. It's almost like photography. Like there's different categories.
Yeah.
Like not everyone that is a photographer is able to do, like, not you, but someone who shoots fashion may not be able to shoot like National Geographic
Yeah.
or wildlife or
Yeah.
dynamic like athletic. It's kind of like that for makeup.
I get that.
But I actually do have a friend who was, I think, the second runner-up for Face Off, or I think he won the whole competition if I'm not mistaken. His name is Avi, and he does airbrush body makeup. So he could do camouflage, he can do like animals, creatures, and I'm amazed because I don't know, like I'm kind of limited to someone's face,
Yeah.
and sort of like I kind of bring like an esthetician sort of background to it, like skin, but
Yeah, but
that
I feel
is
like that's like the most important. I don't know shit about makeup. Please don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's like the most important foundation of making someone feel beautiful to even like get to the point that they can start thinking about more. You know what I mean? Like I also don't know shit about makeup, so like please.
Well, here's the thing. I agree.
Mind.
I agree and disagree. I feel like
Yeah.
makeup is an art that any foundation is valid.
Yeah.
Some people have like an esthetician background. Some people have a fine arts background. Like some people are painters and they're amazing at doing the body paint and, you know, the prosthetics, like, you know, for cinema, like when you see Avatar.
Yeah.
I feel like every background is completely valid. There's no style or medium that is like better than the other.
There's makeup in Avatar?
Yeah. Well, okay, actually you're right. There is no makeup in the movie. They use CGI.
Okay.
But like a lot of celebrities or even people have like done the costumes for
when
it.
they cosplay
Very
as
realistic.
Avatar.
Yeah.
It's so crazy though. It's
But
insane.
you know
like
what?
when you.
I sorry to interrupt.
No,
I kind of
no.
wish they did use makeup though. I kind of wish they kind of made the aliens
Like in real life.
Yeah, but the CGI is obviously like incredible.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's like it doesn't like take away from like certain elements, but at the same time, like when you see like behind the scenes photos of like horror movies and stuff like that, like when the monsters are all like they're in costume and then they're sitting on like a bench like smoking a cigarette next to like a kid, like I feel like stuff like that is like not like timeless, but like you can't really recreate that. Where, like there's pictures circulating of Tim Curry like when he was doing It and like that are still around because he was in full makeup, and that was, I do not want to say basic makeup because I don't know shit about shit, but like I'm assuming makeup techniques have done nothing but improve since then, you know what I mean? So like I feel like if they did do like a physical makeup aspect in Avatar, like in like 20 years when we were like, this movie's insane, like we would be like, look how fucking far we've come. Instead of being like, look how far, you know, CGI or AI has come.
Yeah.
Nothing against AI.
Yeah.
But like I personally, huge supporter of it.
You are supportive AI?
Fuck yeah, yeah.
Why?
It makes editing photos a lot easier. Like how there's like 100 million people in here. Like let's say like right, I take your photo after this is done completely. All the birds, the food, the angry lady walking her dog that doesn't really want to be walking her dog. I can just get rid of that, and then it's just you. Just you and I almost said Central Park, but you know what I mean? In that sense.
Okay.
But also like, I'm not gonna shit on anybody doing something that they like to do. So like, someone's using AI to make like waterfalls and like whales floating in the sky. Like I'm not gonna fucking be like, that's stupid. You know?
I have a question. So like, horror is a specific kind of genre, right? How do you feel about CGI in horror?
I support it. Yeah, I mean, like, it's like, hey, yo. I support it. I like stories, right? So, I like the build-up of what people are afraid of, and, like, that sounds kind of fucked up. All right.
But that's horror. Like, it's supposed to, like, tap into that fearful side.
Yeah, but, like, it's like, I feel like there's, like, a fine line between, like, so do you know like color theory, how like different colors have like different emotions attached to it, where like red and yellow and orange all mean different things. So like that's how I kind of feel about emotions, is just like fear and love, and like not even to bring like tension and like sexuality into it, but like all like the intense feelings we have, like they're all tied together. So like that's why when we watch horror shit, we're like, I can't sleep, but like we can't stop fucking watching it.
Yeah.
So, like if it makes it scarier, if it makes it scarier and there's an actual plot, I'm cool with it. But if it's like just like a fucking gnome running through the lawn and it's unnecessary, like I think it was in Harry Potter, not a scary movie, but like they had a baby or something like that, and like the baby was 100% CGI, and it was just really, I could be thinking of a completely different movie.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think
like the very, very end, and it was like clearly that's a like it's not even like a thing. I don't like that shit, but tomato, you know. I'm not the one making like $100 million off of a movie, so they, you know what I mean. All they have to do is like.
I'm not a huge fan of horror. Like, I get very scared easily. I don't like sleeping in the dark. Like, I don't. But I can imagine like CGI in horror, like, wouldn't make it as scary. Like, if it's like, because I can, yeah.
But I mean, like, but then you could like dive into it and be like, we all know that like it doesn't exist. Like Freddy Krueger, it doesn't exist. Like we know it's fake.
But it's not because it's real. It's because of like the way your eye perceives it. It's like
you clearly know that it's absolutely
but
generated.
If it's computer generated, it's, I don't know. It might look a little cheesy. I'm just saying, as someone who gets scared very easily, like the CGI wouldn't like affect me as much.
I see that. I'm gonna talk to my partner about that because she gets terrified of everything. And I have to watch movies by myself in the dark at like midnight. Then I end up scaring myself half to sleep. So I fucking have to wait till she falls asleep, and then I can't fucking fall asleep. You got me coughing now.
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not getting you sick.
No. Mine is my vape. Yours is from like a reason.
Okay. Does your glasses have cameras in it?
Yeah, they're meta glasses. Yeah.
Wait, how does that work? Are you recording too?
No. So like if you look right here, right?
Yeah.
It's just you see it light up. So I can't just like walk around and be like a freak and like record people. You can like see I'm doing it. But I usually use it for like behind the scenes stuff. So since I just came from the shoot, I was wearing them. And I figured this would be a busy place. So I tried wearing like everything where I could be like, I have all black and glasses and a tripod to like spot me. I also thought I was going to be super late because I was driving here. So I found parking though.
Thank God.
I may get a ticket because I didn't pay for parking, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
If you need to step aside,
it's like a mile and a half away. I'm not walking back to the car.
Okay.
Thank you though. I appreciate it.
So, but they're prescription glasses too?
They can be. These aren't right now. It's just like when I was waiting for you, I didn't want to like be like, wow, Washington Square Park. So I just like clicked my glasses and like looked around. That way I could take a picture of it in a video.
Cool.
So it's like a nice way to be like inconspicuous without seeming like a tourist, but I can still like be
That's awesome.
Yeah. It helps a lot. Mainly use it for like my daughter, honestly too, which is going for walks. So I don't have to like chase after her and like, oh, you're being cute. Now you're running in the middle of the road.
That's really creative. I never thought of that, but
yeah, it definitely. I'm actually surprised at how much I'm coughing now. I am so sorry.
I feel like it's my fault.
No. I promise you, it's not you. I just I sit silent for like 10 hours at a time, and then I just talk a lot now. So my body is probably like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah. I did not put my mouth to this. I've been doing this. So if you want something to drink...
Thank you so much.
Please.
I'm good now. I think. I should be good. I'm good. You can even like hear it in my voice. I'm like struggling to talk. Yeah, but your Maxim cover, it's ending soon.
Yeah.
What made you want to dive that route first?
Well, I mean, the cash prize is like insane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I invest so much time and money into developing my portfolio, into doing all these shoots. Like, if I were to get that cash prize, I'll be able to do more.
Hell yeah.
I'll be able to travel to different locations.
I'm surprised the first place prize isn't London. Like, it's surprising that the first place is New York, with like 50,000, right? Then the second place is London with 10,000. I read through the whole shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
just doing my research.
Yeah.
And then I think there's like there's a third tier, right? Like the gray area, or is the gray area the second one? The gray area is the third one?
Yes.
I don't remember the details for that.
Yes.
But you get a billboard and money for all of them, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go for the third one?
Where do I go?
Yeah, like where's the
that one is in New York.
That one's in New York too?
Yeah. A lot of people aren't living in New York, you know, they're from all over the world, like Australia, Texas, like all over the world. I know we take it for granted, like New York, like that's right here. And obviously the modeling industry is like huge in New York, but it's worldwide, so everyone
you guys do have a lot of resources too, like especially where I'm from. Like, I love using PeerSpace. I'm gonna wait till that guy goes by, but like I'm a huge fan of using PeerSpace for like booking studios and stuff. And there's just so much you can do. Even like I just came back from LA, and like the opportunities are just like, they're endless. Like there's so many studios. Like, if one you want is booked, you can just like go to the next one, the next one, the next one.
What's the difference between LA and New York? Like for you, just your experience, like working with different people and the whole photography scene for you.
I feel like more people in New York are born here, right? And they're more like business oriented, where like I feel like people in LA flew in from other states and places, and they're like good crazy, but like the crazy people that were like, I'm betting everything I have on this dream, and if it doesn't work out, I have no idea. Where like in New York, I feel like there's a lot of successful people that are either well off, successful, grinding it out, not in bad positions, but like they have multiple hustles where like, when I went to LA, it was just like, this is what I want to do, nothing can stop me, even if I drown doing it. Does that make sense at all? Right?
Wow, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah, no, I very inspired by them, but like, obviously different people have different obligations and responsibilities.
Yeah.
So like, as much as I would love to like, I love what they're doing and pack my shit up and go there, like, I'm not gonna do that, and I can't, and then I'm not gonna do that too, because family.
Yeah. But you go there pretty often.
No, that was my second time ever being in LA.
Oh wow.
And then I come to New York more often than I go to California. But it's just like, New York I can drive home if something happens, right? Let's say like something happened with my dogs, or like my daughter got really sick, like I can speed home and be home in like 5 hours. If I go to California,
Of course.
I may be out there for a little
Wait,
bit.
you have pets too?
Yeah, 3 dogs.
3 dogs?
Yeah, I love them to death.
Oh my god.
Do you have any dogs?
No, I have a cat. Yes, and my cat is also like, okay, she's not a model or whatever, but I did put her on a calendar. Her photo got approved.
She's not a model.
She's a model. Listen, like, you know, she's following in her mom's footsteps or whatever. But yeah, she's on a calendar that like raises money for animal shelters. She's on the December.
That's really cool. Like, like a rescue shelter?
Yes.
Out here?
No. You can find more about it. It's called the Paw Print. They're a really great organization. Yeah. And so you can get like a puzzle of ninja or any animal. I don't know. I mean, the one that I had was like for cats, obviously. Maybe they'll do one for dogs. You can submit pictures of your dogs. You know, the best photos.
I have tons of them. Every photo is the best photo of my dogs. That's cool. Is it on your like any of your links or anything like that?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is on my link.
I may have missed it because when I was driving here, I definitely
No,
ran
don't
through,
worry,
like,
don't worry.
every single like link you had just like to learn as much as I could.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like everything you're seeing is sort of happened like in the last year.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Thank you.
I feel like last year I really changed just my mindset and about I don't know, the opportunities I want to do and just things I want to do. I'm putting myself out there more and trying a bunch of different things.
What do you think was stopping you before?
I think definitely my job, at the job, I was stuck in a job that was horrible, dead end.
Yeah. That'll definitely.
Yeah, and I thought, like, I don't know, like, I thought, like, I'm someone that doesn't give up.
Yeah.
So I was, like, pushing until eventually I got let go. And it was my fault. However, like, I did everything I could. And it wasn't like I was like, like, this is, like, my side thing. It was my side thing, but I treat everything.
Yeah.
I treat everything, like, seriously.
You don't want to have, like, a bad energy wrapped up, not energy, but like, you don't want to be associated with anything like you fucked up or like
exactly. I take accountability for things, but you know, jobs, they don't care. They'll replace you in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And there's no limit to what they take. But as soon as I like let go, I had so much time to really go in on everything I wanted to do. And another thing too is like, this is like the saying they always say, but it's true, but like, you are a product of your environment.
Yeah, 100%.
Being a makeup artist, I think probably the thing that changed my perspective the most was when I started doing makeup for the Miss USA New Jersey and New York contestants.
That's pretty crazy. And now you're just like out here sitting in Washington Square Park with a stranger talking.
But these women are so intelligent.
Yeah.
So like they have all different kinds of backgrounds.
Yeah.
They're obviously like gorgeous. And they're like, you are so beautiful, like why aren't you doing this? And I'm like, no. Cause I did start modeling when I was like 15. Like I did a pageant.
Yeah.
But the industry is just it can be very predatory. If you don't have tough skin, if you can't handle criticism and a bunch of things, it can be very hard. So I let it go. Yeah. But I always loved like fashion. I've wanted to be a designer, so I was always in the industry. And I kind of had like a little glow up. So I think it was a mixture of like a lot of things happening. Yeah, like I wasn't like, obviously I had like the right measurements and stuff, but I don't think I like maximized my appearance to the fullest. I didn't like understand what like looked best on me.
How to work with what you had.
And like confidence, I didn't have confidence, and that's modeling is like 90% confidence, not even really how you look.
You know what's crazy is I always talk about this with people too, is like when it comes to like physical appearance and stuff, it's not always about like how good somebody looks. Like you can take a picture of like a pretty person and it'll be a picture of a pretty person, but if they look like completely dead on the inside, like you know what I mean? It's just like it's all that is a picture of like there's a lot of people that like, not saying I'm like this person that people should be like seeing like, oh, I can't wait to shoot with them. But there's a lot of people that reach out and I can tell like someone was like, you should model because you're beautiful, but then it's just like there's no like people, like literally people, like I was saying earlier, people are people. Like if anything, like this is the most confident I've probably ever been in my life because of photography, because you have like these preconceived notions of people, or like you're shy to like walk up to people, and you know someone's pretty or you know a beautiful person, and you're like, wow, they're probably gonna think I'm this fucking piece of shit and they're like a slob, or you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Whoa.
And like and then like you speak to them and you just realize everybody is just human. Some people have bad days, some people have good days, some people are just naturally unhappy, and some people are super happy. But like, yeah, it's I wouldn't want to be a model at all, especially like the predatory part too.
Yeah.
It's like,
I didn't want to do it. Like I took a long break and I was just focusing on makeup because I was able to make people feel great.
Yeah.
And I was still like, I was surrounded by I was surrounded by all of that, but I didn't have to be in front of the
but you're still like involved in it, and you're like you may not be the model, but like if you're doing the makeup, you're like the bread and butter of like that person feeling the confidence that's gonna make the picture really cool, and and then they're gonna walk away feeling even better about themselves. So they're gonna feel great about their makeup. They're gonna feel great about their photos. Yeah. It's like
But especially, sorry, but when it comes to like the styled shoots, obviously I'm me or whatever, but there's certain looks I can't pull off.
I'm really bad with that shit.
I have
no sense of fashion. I promise you, I can cut you off. I promise you, if I see you in 2 months from now at a random time, I will be wearing this exact same outfit. Maybe a different hat because I've been a little sweaty today, so I'm gonna have to buy a new hat. But everything else is in socks and stuff like that too. But I'm not like a fashionable person. Like I think you have a great sense of style.
Thank you.
I can tell when people have good style, but like when it comes to like me buying clothes,
it's not that bad because even though it's basic, it's like still like sporty, like the glasses caught my attention. The hat fits your head well. Nice. Classic sweater, all matching black and white.
Pigeons.
So it doesn't matter if you wear it over and over.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That does make me feel better.
It's not that bad.
I repeat, I had a red short phase that I wore red shorts every day for like 2 years, and it was pretty bad. I had to retire them, but they were really nice shorts. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. I keep looking at all these people, and like I still am like really grateful that you took time out of your, you know what I mean? Like it's your day. Like I know you were already here doing something, but like literally could be doing anything. And like this was such a random, last minute, kind of unorganized ordeal. Yes. And then I saw the weather and I was like, one of us is gonna cancel.
No. Because I also know that you're taking out of your time too.
Yeah. But
and I really get the chance to like talk about these things ever.
Yeah.
And I really think what you have going on is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to hear the conversations you have with other people because I do agree everyone has a story to tell.
Yeah, it's really, I think one of my favorite parts of like, I'm a very like introverted person. I'm very shy. As you can tell, like I even have like a problem with like eye contact. Like I'm always like looking around at things, but like I'm always trying to like see what's going on. And it's always like with movement, right? So like that bike just went by over there, and like this lady is walking, and all I can see is like a group of people like fucking moving around. So my brain is like, someone's coming. Yeah. But like with photography, it's just like
What made you want to pick up the camera for the first time?
I saw honestly, so I met this dude off Twitter. So I used to make like beats, right? And then I met this guy, the guy in Queens I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I met him off Twitter, and then we made a couple songs together. This was a while ago. And then I was asking him why he didn't have any like music videos. And he's like, such and such reasons. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna come down to New York City. I met a guy off Twitter on New York. You know what I mean? We're raised off of like stranger danger, and I was like, I'm gonna go meet a guy in New York City off of Twitter. And then on my way down, I picked up a camera, and then I started shooting rap videos because I found out I could make money. And it was fun because I liked the money, but I hated shooting music videos. So then I had a friend ask me why I don't take photos. Started taking photos, and then I stopped shooting videos. But for the same reason that you like doing makeup, you know what I mean? Like it's cool seeing people like, I'm a very shy person, and like I know like I want to be confident, but we all have insecurities, right? Like I have my insecurities. Like I don't want to be on camera. Like I don't think I'm a bad looking guy, but like at the same time, like I know I could probably, not eat 4 slices of pizza when I'm in New York City, but I may have done that. But like, it's cool to see people like be happy or like not expect to see that side of themselves.
It's very like fulfilling. Like it's a very fulfilling job. Like
or like the things that people notice. Like I don't know if you have anything that you're like super insecure about, not to like be like, tell
we
me,
all
tell
have
me,
it. We
tell
all
me.
have insecurities.
But like,
yeah.
there's so many times, yo, like these people, if you just like really genuinely beautiful people, like not even just physically, but like just the shit they talk about, it's just like you really care.
Yes.
And then they'll like go to like laugh, and then they'll cover their, because they have like one tooth that's fucked up, or like.
Yeah.
Or like they'll think their nose is crooked, or like one eye is big. I've heard so much weird shit from people. I shouldn't say weird shit because it's their insecurity.
No, I get what you mean. Like, it's like, why would you let that stop you from like being yourself, loving
like,
yourself?
That's like what makes people like pretty.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
I think like this perfect standard of like beauty is like if photography has taught me anything, it's like taught me to like stop like viewing beauty as like like this is the standard of like what beauty should be. Does that make any sense without sounding insane?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
understand. Like defining it for yourself.
Yeah.
And finding it in unexpected places, right?
Yeah. Like there's a lot of really cool qualities. Like someone will say something that they don't even realize like you're gonna think about for like the next like 6 months or something like that. Like or even I don't know. Even like reading about like your Gray, the London, and the New York. I forget what the top tier is called, right?
Yes.
And like you chose like breast cancer, so like you probably have a whole maybe not, but you probably have a whole reason why you chose to dump the money into that instead of dumping it somewhere else. And
the breast cancer one was because the glam team I'm on is Zuleika Vieira Pro Team. She's my mentor. She taught me everything I know. She has an academy, but we also do fashion week together. Anything, even weddings too, where we need like multiple stylists for that day. We always work as a team, and they always have my back. And she's amazing. She's the founder of Beauty Against Cancer, which works actually with the NYPD. And they provide like basically like classes and beauty tips and wellness tips for patients undergoing chemotherapy or survivors. Cool. Yeah. And it's like, and sorry to interrupt, but it's like a personal thing. Like they're members of the NYPD that were sharing their stories, like that are in the NYPD, New York City Police Department, who have like survived it, or like their family has survived it.
Yeah.
And you know, her husband is a police officer, so it's like these are like real people that I've known and met and worked with. So I don't have anyone in my family who suffered with cancer.
But it's like it's been in your in your radius.
Yeah, I was exposed to that that issue, so it's like it's raising awareness basically. I want to raise more awareness because maybe not many people know, but it's very real.
Oh yeah, very
and important.
It's very, very real, and I feel like it's like I don't know anybody that's had. That's a lie.
Yeah.
I have, but it was like an aunt that I was very separated from, so I can't even be like I was affected by it.
No, of course. But
it's like it reaches people.
Yeah.
And like the closer it gets to you, the more you're like, it happens to people.
Yeah.
You read about stories where like, obviously we met on Instagram, so we see people's reels. I don't know how much time you spend looking at the Explore page, but
too much time.
Okay, so we're on the same page. So you've probably seen, the stories of like these fathers or these mothers that they pass away and their kids are young, or like there's videos like I'm cancer free.
Oh my God.
Like, it sucks.
Yes.
It's like you can't. I don't know.
But what I will say, not to dart in the topic, but what I will say is actually, surprisingly enough, they were the happiest people I met.
Yeah.
Like they were so happy. They were having a great time. There was music, DJ, food. I think when you're about to lose your life and you get it back, you don't take it for granted anymore.
100%.
And it wasn't as like of a sad event as it seems. It happens every year, like around October.
Yeah.
But it was the most fun.
Especially when you have like a support system like that too. I feel like people in that position, if they don't have a support system, they really, what's the point? But if you have like, regardless of people's like feelings about police or anything like that, like if you have a whole line of people like that coming behind you to be like, hey, we're here. Like, it's a very large organization to have supporting you.
Yeah.
So it's just like that is. It's like New York City is massive. There's cop cars on every fucking corner, taking up the last parking spot, which is why you have to walk a mile and a half if you do have a car. But like that's a huge community of people, and I'm sure it's a whole different subculture. Not like underworld. That's a really bad analogy.
I understand. Like, like a lifestyle. Like
like they all probably,
a community.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, just like makeup artists. And cosplaying. And stuff like that. Yeah.
Not to like change the subject, but
you're good.
I feel like you have so many like stories, and you, I don't know. I want to know, what is the most memorable shoot you've had or done?
Damn. Yo, I really, damn. I wouldn't say it's probably, I mean, I have like the coolest shoot I've done, I think, that like I remember being like super proud of. But I remember like the first time I like took photo, like I actually tried taking photos of my daughter. That was like really, that was cool.
Like for her birthday or something. Like
I used to have a studio, and I had some health issues going on, so I shut it down. Not shut it down, but I just didn't renew my lease. And it was like a month before I shut it down. So we brought my daughter over to the studio, and it's like she literally was like so small. But like that was probably the most like memorable one I've had. Where, like it was like the first time I like took photos of my daughter. But that wasn't my favorite one. But that was probably like my most memorable one. That was yeah. I wish I had some like touchy subject that was like
I made somebody
cry because it felt so beautiful afterwards. But like I don't think my style of photography is meant for people to like feel gorgeous and empowered and stuff like that. Like I don't
really. I
mean,
I would disagree. I think
really?
Especially the women you've shot look so like majestic.
I try to be like
cinematic.
Yeah, like a nerd. Like when I shoot with people, I think of like superheroes and like angels and like fairies and stuff like that. Like a big reason I don't do like fashion photography is like I suck at it. I don't do like weddings because I suck at it. I'm not good at like asking people to smile, but like I feel like I'm good at being like, yo, like respectfully like pump that chest out, like in like a tall way, not like a breast.
So you know what? Eventually, we can talk.
Yeah.
But let's plan a fantasy like cosplay thing. I want to do that more.
Please.
But I'm just like,
I'm with all the weird shit. Whenever someone's like, I remember I had someone like a couple months ago be like, oh, I didn't shave my legs, and in my head I'm like, grow it out longer. You know what I mean? Like I'm with all of that shit too. I would much rather do stuff like that. Like, I feel like I can help in that aspect where like it's like fun and empowering. And
so what's like a dream photo shoot on your bucket list that like you're really inspired to do one day or soon or whatever?
There's this one model, I think she's insane. Her name's like Ugly Worldwide.
Love her. I love her.
Oh, that's my.
I
love her.
Yes.
I like her band too that she has.
Yes.
Yo, she's so crazy. But I really, if I showed you the amount of DMs I've sent her, it's insane.
Yes.
But yeah, I would really. That's like my DM to her is like, you are like my #1 bucket list shoot. Like, I know you live in New York. Like, I will come here once a month. But yeah, that's like my top. It's like my top.
And if she responded to your DM and she's like, I'm coming to New York, what would you guys do?
I would skin the biggest animal I could find. I'd wrap it around her. I wouldn't really do that.
I know what you mean. Like
was just
fur,
like the most wild thing. I just instantly thought of like massive horns.
Wow.
I don't know. I think she's just really good. I remember she had one shoot where like she like looked like an alien. I think someone just got engaged over there too. I'm really happy for them.
Yeah.
Or married. I think they got married. That'd probably be my biggest dream collab. I don't know what I would do with her though, but like I feel like she would take a lot of control. And I also feel like I'd be like too giddy to like give her my ideas. So I'd be like, anything you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about like the dream, the top tier makeup? I don't want to say job because I feel like job almost like.
I get what you mean.
You know, I feel like job isn't like
Yeah.
it's not doing you justice because like you're hired for this and like it's almost taking away from like why
I
you
know.
do
I'm
it.
so excited though.
You
Like
know what
it doesn't.
mean?
I love it. Like
Yeah.
listen. I've had so many opportunities to do different things, like because of modeling, and I'm like, no, because I have a client tomorrow, and I'm so excited because I
But,
feel like
who would have to who and what would have to call your phone right now for you to be like, fuck you, just leave like ASAP.
leave.
I have to go. I have to get on this. I have to get that taxi right there. I have to go to JFK and I have to fly right now.
That's a great question. Honestly, here's the thing. Like, nothing. I don't know. Like, not nothing, but I treat all my clients, all my jobs the same.
Yeah.
I respect everyone's time, so it really wouldn't matter. It would have to be like a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna pay you this much.
What's the number?
Oh. Like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like $10,000.
I was expecting you to be like millions.
What? Oh my gosh. Not yet, but soon.
$10,000.
But yeah, millions, and yes. And not because I'm like money hungry, but I know that the money will elevate everything. Like, you know what I mean?
Anyone that
like
says
me,
money isn't,
yeah.
especially like when we have stuff we like, it's not even about the money. It's just in order to do more of what we want to do, we need things.
Exactly.
We need things.
You need to invest.
Yeah.
And that money, I would be able to like travel for, Miami Swim Week, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't
right
make
now,
it this
right?
year. Yeah. So things like that, or like if there's a photographer out there or wherever, I can like be able to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care about money so that I can like buy designer. I care so that I can do more like with my craft and everything.
I get that. I do want a pair of Miris once I get down.
See, so you do know fashion. You are more fashionable than you think. Yeah.
I mean, Amiris are just jeans. I just know they say Amiris on them, but I don't have like that sweater. I like that sweater. I would wear that sweater. I don't think it's very fashionable, but like
it can be though.
You think so?
It can be, yeah.
I personally think it's a nice sweater. I feel like the thing with New York is like you walk around, there's so many different styles of people that you don't understand, like really you don't have time. You have to stare at people and they get like not upset, but like I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Like I don't wish we could normalize staring because I don't like being stared at. But when I'm looking, sometimes I'm just like I just love looking at people too. I get it.
I have really bad vision, and like I didn't know it was you, but you stuck out in the crowd because everyone is wearing bright colors and they're wearing shorts and stuff like that, and then you have these gold earrings and these black boots. So I was like, I wonder if this is her. But then I couldn't see, so I didn't want to stare. So then I looked back at the structure, and I looked back over, and then once I saw you like walking towards me, I was like, it's safe to look again. But I have really bad vision.
Wow.
Yeah, I do need glasses, but.
So when you shoot, like you wear glasses, of course.
No.
Wow.
No, not at all.
That's so crazy.
I did have contacts for like 2 weeks, and then I lost them when I went to California recently. But before that, I was shooting pretty blind.
So how do you edit if you have terrible vision?
I can see up close. I just I can't
Okay, you're nearsighted.
Yeah. Like I know there's a sign over there, like inside like the grass, but I can't see what the shape that is. But I can see you perfectly.
Okay.
I can see your bag is purple. I can see that he's wearing a hat, but I don't know what colors other than green around his hat.
Wow.
It's pretty bad, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was, doesn't matter. This is like super like hyper focused and tunnel vision of mine. But as far as your name goes, what? Because I saw that you. There was a restaurant. You
Cafe
had,
Hesed?
No, it's
Okay, I'm sorry. De Madrid sushi?
Yeah, De Madrid.
Yeah.
What is your name from? Like,
So my name
anything?
my name is Hebrew.
Okay.
It means God's loving kindness.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful meaning. I believe that names have meanings. That's why it's my pet peeve when celebrities name their child ridiculous things.
Apple.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm very blessed to have that name. Obviously, it's hard for me to live up to it because I'm not like a perfect angel.
Nobody is, but it is a great.
Yeah, but I used to like obviously hate it
Yeah.
when I was young. Like, and also I'm Dominican on both sides, so even Dominican people are like, "What kind of name is that?"
So you're 100% Dominican with the Hebrew name?
Yeah, and my last name is Arabic.
What's your last name?
Sid.
Sid? Oh, so literally.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
What, is your father?
So okay, so like the little bit of history with him, he's fully Dominican too. His like my grandfather. I don't know much past that other than the fact that they were from a part of Spain that was like an Arabic like community part of Spain.
Yeah, yeah.
And eventually came to Dominican Republic. But we're full Dominican. I don't know that side.
Yeah.
Apparently they're from Cordoba. And that's where like that Arabic part comes from. It means Lord, which is cool.
Lord.
Yeah.
Cordoba. I would have said Cordoba, but Cordoba.
Yeah.
Cordoba.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I can only say like one thing in Spanish, and it's horrible. It's not a bad thing to say this. I
Yeah.
butcher the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You have a Hebrew name, you have a Hebrew first name and an Arabic last
Yeah.
name with 2 Dominican parents.
Yeah. And my middle name is Christine, which is like taken from my grandmother. Her name was Christian. I don't know. I guess they feminized it a little bit.
Yeah.
Christine.
I feel like a lot of people did that. Like, I don't know if are you like a first generation in America?
I think so. First generation is my parents were from there, came here. I was born here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that like Christian needs to be shortened, but I know like a lot of people would like shorten their names or kind of like really
Yeah.
switch the letters around that way when they came to the States. They
Yeah.
would face like
Yeah.
white people.
Yeah, no. You know what? That's one thing I like about Dominicans. They don't do that. They'll be like,
Yeah.
my name is like, you
I
know.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, like, you've never asked your parents like where they got the Hebrew influence from?
Well, both of my parents, well, my dad is like, he studied philosophy, theology. My mom majored in Bible studies. My dad was a pastor. So was my mom. They went to like the historical parts of the world where the Bible, took place, like the Red Sea,
Yeah.
Israel, all that stuff. Like they were really deep into it, and they met.
So cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, they knew the Bible inside out pretty much, and they knew the name, and that's how they found
so
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know, like, I'm not even gonna like touch on like politics and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but like, everyone's always like, I wish that, like that, regardless of whatever,
Yeah.
whatever, that region of the world is just like so rich in like history. And, like,
Yes.
Like from like
Absolutely.
architecture to the readings to culture, how we eat, what we eat, like
Definitely.
it's
Definitely.
affected everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And even me, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm personally fascinated by religion. Like, I love studying religion more than like history. Well, religion is sort of history,
Yeah.
but yeah, like understanding like why certain customs are the way they are and understanding the meaning, like it's very profound. It's very insightful, very interesting.
Yeah.
Not anything to do with how people should live their life. I believe everyone should live like be true to themselves, and we should all be
Yeah.
accepting of everyone. It's not really that, but I think sometimes people like already know or have like an experience so that they shut it out, and I understand.
I definitely
And I understand.
was one of those people.
I understand.
my partner is like very religious.
Yeah.
And
but there is some wisdom in it. Like there's some like if you're like open your mind to it and just be curious. And I'm not just curious about, you know, Christianity. Everything. Yeah.
I think one of my biggest issues with following, not like following, like, you know, praying and stuff like that, but like with like following one set of religion to me is like, maybe it's pessimistic of me, but I always think of like, you know, like the, I forget his name, but it's like the ninth king of hell or something like that. Something with a P.
Okay.
I wish I remembered his name. I'm really tempted. Okay. I'm really tempted to look it up.
Okay.
But he's the ninth king of hell, and he's not evil, and he teaches you like what, like if he's not there to like coerce you into making bad decisions. He only appears when you are already like too deep into questioning. So he wasn't like thrown out of heaven. He almost walked away himself because he's like the last king, the king of hell, that he gives you information. So how like they talk about demonology and demons are supposed to like. This is such a crazy topic.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But like demonology and demons are supposed to like possess you, and like they all have like different meanings and reasonings and stuff like that. And he's supposed to appear when you're in search of something. So one of the reasons that the demons were kicked out of heaven were because they were giving people fire and knowledge.
Wow.
So they were making people not subservience, but they were questioning serving God. So that's why they were demons and they went to hell. So he's the ninth king of hell that allows humans to ask questions, and he gives them knowledge. But if you're looking for knowledge, you already had a question of like, why am I doing this? And once you're asking why, he will teach you how. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
So like, that stuff has always been really interesting to me. But that's the part of religion I'm interested in. Is just like, you know, like not just that's evil and good, but like why are they good? Why are they evil? Because demons aren't even necessarily all bad. But we see all this modern movies where it's just like a demon and it's like this fucking giant spider who's like crawling in your mom's skin. But like really it's just it's like knowledge is sin, and like I don't know. Oh, I haven't talked about that in so long.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole.
No, you're good. Like, it's just you're fine. I like talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just very like, I feel like.
Have you seen? Sorry to interrupt. Have you seen the show Supernatural?
I've seen some episodes.
Like I love that show because they go into that. Like
I'm more of
they have personalities, and the demons and the angels. Like some of them are like from the Bible, like Lilith, like Gabriel.
Yeah.
But these characters, like you love them, you hate them. And it's very fascinating.
I feel like stuff like, I feel like it puts like a playful spin on it like opens the door for some people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not necessarily like a bad or good thing.
Yeah.
Is there a college graduation recently? Is it college graduation month?
Yeah. It is. A lot of graduates come to Washington Square Park or Central Park to take like their pictures and stuff. But also she has purple, like we're near the NYU area. So that's why,
That's so crazy. You always like read about these places and you never like remember that they actually exist. Like you watch like House or like not General Hospital, but like House and Grey's Anatomy, and people go to NYU and these crazy schools and you forget that they actually exist like in the world, and it's not just like something that's on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I know this is probably like a super awkward like chime out.
No.
But I don't want to like I don't want to keep you here for like 4 hours talking to you about things. And I think it's probably been like,
I just checked, it's 12:19, so we're good on time so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
We met at 11 something?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably way over 30 minutes then.
Yeah.
All right. We could probably shut this off then.
Okay. I hope you got enough.
No, I did. Yo, literally,
Okay.
like, there were points I forgot the camera was over there, but then, like, little things, like, I would see the kids running, and then I would look over there, and then I would see the camera again. But again, I also don't want to keep you way too long if you have to go back to New Jersey today.
No, it's okay. I do have to, like, leave at 1, so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll shut this off, and then if you're open to, like, a few photos of yourself. And
I would love that.
Yeah, for sure.
I was actually thinking, like, the conversation is so good. If I don't get the photos, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'll just wear this outfit another day.
No. I absolutely want to take your photo for sure.